Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're ready to get set, guys. Is it the summer or is it the summer, by the way? What a set of announcements we've had. I've not really managed to get my teeth into much of it. Been flying off by the seat of my pants today, to say the least. Again, my time has not been my own, but we've made some time tonight. We're here and we're back together. And yeah, it is summer dreaming, guys. We have got Club World Cup action, or Club Global Cup action. The global part, there's too many L's in that. But yeah, we've got that, we've got arenas, we've got Euro under 21s, whoop, 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 as well as the Gold Cup. What's happened here? What's happened here? What's happened here? What's the camera doing? There we go. Why did they do that? Why did they do that, Mr. Camera? Nobody knows. Not even the camera. It was on and everything. Weird glitch. Do you know what that probably is, guys? You might know this already, you might not. But Sorare own and control the internet. They know you're here. They know you're ready for the summer, and they can see you've not hit the like button yet. They don't like that. They love to see you supporting the content here on the channel. So if you've not done so already, hit the like button, of course, because we've got plenty, and I mean plenty, to get our teeth stuck into. Because I had been eyeing up. I was sitting about a week ago thinking, they announced they were doing the Global Cup. They announced that they were doing the Club Global Cup. So I went and I got a Stefan Fry so that I'd have a second classic goalkeeper. I'd have all black, I'd have Fry, I'd have a good team and a punt team, and that was all going to be fine. And I was looking at it at that point and I thought, I would love me some Euro under 21s. I can't believe it's not been announced. It's the 1st of June by the time some of this is panned out, and we've heard nothing. I was eyeing up players, I'd scouted squads, I'd already knew who was going to be, what I'd do and all the rest of it. They announced it and I tried to jump out there. I bought some cards and I need some help on the goalkeeper. I've bought one thinking he's nailed, and guys on Twitter are replying to me and telling me I've got the wrong end of the stick here, so I might need a wee bit of an SOS, wee bit of help. Let's see. But plenty to get stuck into here. Some cards that have been bought. Absolutely buzzing for this. I called the stream Peak Sorare Summer Vibes, and I really mean that, because the best summers on Sorare have had Euro under 21 action, and I think this Global Cup, World Cup, Global Cup, whatever, is going to be brilliant, by the way. Is going to be brilliant. Huge incentives on offer from all the clubs. They're all got their own special transfer window to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold's and everyone else's, because there's 100 million on for the winner. Any European giant is looking at this with, eyes on the prize. And everyone else is like, I've experienced this firsthand as a Celtic fan in the new format, the Champions League. Every club here, every goal, every win, any bit of progression is seismic to these clubs. The money on offer is unlike anything else outside of Europe, and that cannot be understated. It is going to be highly competitive. It is going to be a lot of fun to watch. And I know the whole money runs football kind of thing turns a lot of people off, and I get that to an extent, right? But see, really, at the end of the day, who the hell cares? It's about the football, and really, if we get some cracking matches, we get some worldies, we get some stories, and this cup becomes meaningful in some way, this could be some summer of it. So let's see what story I've got cooking for us. We've got arenas with the dollar mark there, and I had people in the Telegram group, the members, the FC Barcelona season ticket holders chat on Telegram, were talking about bits and bobs of this. So I've got some slithers, I've got some pieces, but yeah, some cash involved in arena, and I'm not too sure how we're doing that or how it's going to work. Let me magnify in on this so you guys can all read it as well, in case you're new around here or you've not read it yet. The Club Global Cup Arena is coming, and it's extra special. We've got something new to kick off the Club Global Cup. Obviously, this isn't a sponsored tournament. It's not affiliated with FIFA or anything. For the first time ever, we're testing cash. Cash can be paid out in cash or ETH, obviously. It's up to you, your personal preference. Rewards in arena mode, and we want you to be the first to try it out. Collect summer edition cards. You need at least one, and then no essence is required, so you don't need to spend essence or anything like that. The only thing you need to enter the tournament is one summer edition card. The arena itself is limited and rare only. It's available for all 7 game weeks of the Club Global Cup, so you can play with your summer edition PSG Rising Stars, etc. Also, I guess the PSG Champions League winning cards will be eligible for this as well. And fair play, by the way. Give them some sort of utility for the kind of specialness and whatever, any sort of premium they did go for. Nice wee kickback. Create your lineup and join the arena. Fill the rest of your lineup with your best in-season classic cards. You can submit up to 4 of your classics as well. Choose between 2 arenas, 20 for an intimate showdown, 100 in the Coliseum for more Coliseum, I like that, and bigger rewards. Excellent. So, do you think they had this pre-planned out when they launched Arena? They knew, we'll do Arena for regular stuff and we'll have Coliseum for Royal Rumble type stuff. I wonder. Those cards look pretty cool, by the way. I've not. Oh, the limiteds are like that, aren't they? I was going to say, I was looking at rares and they only looked like this one, but the limiteds actually. The limiteds are good for like summer edition, like if that's the vibe. I don't mind it for the rares. It's not obviously a summer thing, but they are cool. Compete for cash in the arena. Limited, it will be $35 in cash rewards, 95 in diamond arenas. Excellent. So they're powered up from like the gold ones, and it's cash based, obviously. So that's the difference between diamond and gold, I suppose. And then rare is pretty cool as well. And considering, so is this for the 20-player comp? What's the 100 one? Oh, okay, so the next step up is Coliseum with 100 managers. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to get a new video from Dan. The Coliseum. We'll have some like Roman, gifts and all the rest of it. Chat's flying away, guys. Get the likes hammered. I'll be into the chat in a second to see your thoughts and feelings on arenas and then the Coliseum. So cool. Competition rules coverage during the club go 7 consecutive game weeks. The arena mode will exclusively cover this. For example, MLS under 21 are not covered. So this is only Club Global Cup entries. 1 summer edition card needed. Cap 260 in the Coliseum. You can submit up to 15 lineups. So if you buy 15 summer edition cards, there you go. Per game week, per scarcity. There is no anytime entry for this arena format. You must submit. Yeah, okay, cool. This is a test to bring cash to arena. We'll see how it goes. Collecting the sizzling summer editions is a bonus. No, it's part of the cards will have a higher floor price than usual. Okay, cool. I think I've seen that anyway. And you guys I've seen some feedback around that. In fact, I thought when I seen that the floor was that high, I thought people just went and auto-bidded a little bit. So I was kind of distracted and driving and doing multiple things. But they've listed the floor. That's what that means. Okay. As a bonus surprise, Summer Edition players will be rewarded in All-Star comps. Ooh-wee, nice. Don't forget, there's even more football action with other special events during the inaugural yada yadas. That's fine. It's previously announced stuff, essentially. New gameplay feature lineup bonuses exclusively for in-season and classic, not arena, not Coliseum, not stated, but let's assume not Coliseum. We're testing a new gameplay mechanic that in-season classic competitions lineup bonuses, more variety and strategic depth in a lineup. Okay. Cap bonus. Earn a 5% lineup score bonus if your lineup stays under the... Oh! So the cap is optional. Love that. Love that. So if you get under the cap... And really, what's it? So if you're like... And again, I think a lot of the strategy on this can be lost with best case scenario. You've got the 5 best guys available for the game week. Obviously, you're not going to sacrifice that for 5%. But if you've got 2 strikers that are like 60 merchants... One's L15 48, the other one is L15 55. I like that. Multi-team bonus. Earn a 3% bonus when your lineup includes no more. This is like anti-stack. No more than 2 players. Wow, nice. So you can have 2-1-2 and you'll get an extra 3%. That's cool. That suits me right to the ground. The goal, more appreciation for lineup variety. Give me that, Sorare. There we go. More utility for lower tier cards and more paths to the top without penalising managers. And this doesn't seem to be... This is fucking brilliant, by the way, because if you've got multiple collections, if you've got like... I think Bayern and PSG are in the same group, aren't they, or something like that. But if you've got like... Man City and Real Madrid are on the same side of the draw. I think you kind of want like Man City, PSG or something like that. If you've got like Man City, PSG or Real Madrid, Bayern, I think they're when I seen the tournament tree, the full tournament tree is available, you can kind of see what the final probably should look like, you know. And Man City, Real Madrid are on one side, I know that. And I think the other side must be PSG. I think they and Bayern are in the same group, but I think there's another team over that side. Maybe like Chelsea or something. So that's fun, by the way. Your club stacks are so competitive. Yes, of course. Depends on the club. Not that's a that's a Real Madrid joke. That's a McBride Real Madrid joke, I think. If it's not, Whatever, right? But I think it is. I think it is. I love that. Here's a quick recap of the competitions as part of the club. Blah blah blah. In season comps 100k. So this is a recap of what's not been announced here. We already knew 100k across 7 game weeks and in season comps. 4 in season cards, max free entry. Classic comps, pro cards, which is fine. 4 comps, 1 per scarcity. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I get that now. I thought that was weird. I was like, what? Custom game week calendar. And then, yeah, I've not really tried to wrap my head around this from when they announced it before. But I was saying to, or Charlie was telling me before we came on that Euro Under 21 gets like a triple game week because of this for some teams and whatever. So, Under 21 is just getting coverage. It's not going to get any extra fancy utility or anything like that. It's exclusively held for the Club World Cup. Let's have a look at the market now. The way Sorare is built now, I'll flip the market page on and I'll catch up with the chat. Smash the like button if you've not done so already, guys. But I've put a bid on a player. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go to my cards first, right? I'll put that on screen. So I've bought some under 23s. Oh, it's ruined it anyway. Let's zoom out a bit. Try and hide it. There we go. If you didn't want spoiled, you don't need to be. Because, yeah, I say like 4 days ago, I seen Marin was a quid. And I was like, and I think no, it's not. It was this one I traded to Basil, but it's a different serial number. And I bought it back from him for a quid, and I definitely got a trade value on it of like 7 or 9. So that felt good. And then a forward card, Molero, and that's like his rookie edition essentially. A number 6. I've got a lot of number 6s in the club, which was a nice coincidence also. And if he does move to Villarreal, a forward Molero could be wicked. And I was gifted a jersey number Mika Marmol, and the person didn't want mentioned or anything like that, but so they didn't, like, yeah, no big deal or whatever. But you can see who did it. Obviously, it's just anyway. So sorry, I'm kind of sidelining, but I don't know what to do with that. We might do something with Mika Marmol. He's not got any utility this summer. He's not in the Spain U21s or anything. But it looks cool that I've got them both side by side there. But that was kind of an accident. But yeah, let me catch up with the chat. The reason it's harder for me, so I've not done the pop out chat yet. So let me know thoughts and feelings. I ran out straight away, and I'd been eyeing up Spain under 21s because I had a great time with Germany in my very first year under 21s, but I'd won Verts for that, and I just really enjoyed the team. And I tried to buy, I think I had Dorsch in it as well, but Dorsch didn't play all the time, and I've tried to buy more and more of them as time has went on. I still need a Schlotterbeck and an Adeyemi and Musiala, some big cards anyway. So I've been following the Spain team. I had Spain in the last year under 21s when like Gabri Vega I'm sure played in it, as well as like a few other cards. They kind of escape me now. But I didn't have a complete stack. This time I kind of feel like I do. I made a list here, but I don't think it's. Somebody's told me Tidiam Gomez didn't make the final squad for France, so I need to take him out. But Elias Baum, the rookie right back at Elfsberg in Bundesliga 2, made the Germany squad, for any of you that didn't know. But look at this otherwise, like when the squads were announced, I've got Baum, Guerra, Lopez, Turientes. Like, I've pretty much got a team there. Pablo Torre has been the captain for Spain under 21s. Roberto Fernandez is all over my timeline for transfer rumours. He's been on loan from Braga at Espanyol. Didn't really heard of this kid until recently. And looking at him, he scores goals. He's young. This is La Liga for a rubbish team. He's playing centre forward for Spain. I can deal with that. And yeah, Samu Suarez is the goalkeeper I went for. He's played like 8 out of 10 qualifiers for the tournament. He's got a bucket of caps, but apparently they're giving it to the Braga youth keeper. So verify that for me if you can, guys. I know there's a bunch of you guys that watch the channel and you are from Portugal. You're in Portugal. Jalkin Calves and 1 or 2 others. Some of the names are oh no, they'll come back to me. There's like 3 of yous, and I know yous are all Portuguese, and I fucking love yous for it. But Jalkin Calves, I can see the icons, but I can't see the names. And it'll come back to me as soon as you say something. By the way, I'll spot yous right away. But yeah, so if any of you can confirm it, let me know. This guy's played them all, man. Under 21 qualifiers, 2 in the last one. I think he played the tour. No, he obviously didn't need to be here. And then this one, 8, 4 clean sheets, which is brilliant. Then if we look at the team, I think the last 2 games, which were quite big games by the way, against like I want to say Italy and England or something. Was it those 2 games? Oh no. What games was that I looked at? Let's look at the England game. I'm pretty sure this is the one where the wee Braga guy played in it. Yeah, this guy. This is who they think is going to do it. Who's playing for Braga B in Liga 3. Braga under 19s last year. 2 games in qualifying, 2 friendlies. I don't get it. But apparently the manager's come out and said that. So anyway, that's kind of maybe the mistake I've made. The Spain keeper's impossible to get. But I've got like a full Spain team here. Rafa Marin as well, by the way, has played like all of the games. I've seen a projection somewhere that didn't have Rafa Marin in it, but he's in the squad, confirmed. And if we look at national team, Spain under 21's qualifier, 6 games, and it's like the last 6 he's played them all. And if he's in the squad, he's just fucking won the league with Napoli. Fair enough, he's barely done anything, right? 4 games, right? But he'll get his medal. And he's been in the team and stuff, so I don't see there. And we've got Gabri Veiga, he's in Porto. Love a bit of that. The boy is back. So yeah, I've tried to build a wee stack around it. And I've maybe got another guy or two I've maybe overlooked that shows up, but Rico man, he only likes Zhao. No, Rico man, don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. J-Vic, you were first. Fist bump. Rico man, the Joker in the house. Good to see you. Ronan123, I'm new to Sorare. Where is the free game? So the common mode, I've not really been playing with it too much. Where do you find it? Let's go in next game week. And where do we find it again? So I think there's an MLS one. So is it maybe an MLS? I think at the moment, because all the Euro leagues are away, Ronan123. Yeah, I think common mode is you're kind of looking at MLS at the moment to play about with. You could probably still open European packs and do them for Club World Cup. But yeah, you kind of need to go into the game week, look for common mode. If it's not auto prompted you into doing, like, where does it auto prompt? It does it to me all the time to get a pack. It's like over here, isn't it? Scrap challenge. There we go. I can hit that play, and yeah, I could do something maybe, and I'll get a pack. So yeah, if you look for these missions on the play tab, you should find packs that you can get. Packs are in market as well. Awesome. So if we go to market anyway, we'll see the summer edition. Let's look at the Paris ones first. If there's any left on the market, no, it's instant buy. An auction done. Excellent. So we'll look at the summer editions, and I've got to say, at limited, it's good vibes. I really like this design. I really like it. If it's, these cards are good. Like, see, because you only need one of them. See, if you've been collecting Real Madrid this year and like you've not yet bought Rudiger, or I don't know, someone that's like a tier 2 level guy, Brahim Diaz or something like that, it's a nice excuse to get them in. You get an extra collection bonus for it also, which could help you, especially if you can get a few guys on the backup that are cheap. The floor doesn't help, I get that, right? But as long as you fancy them to get minutes in the tournament, it could be useful for you in arena, if not your primary team. Danny Ceballos, these types of guys. Then I like the design a lot. Some really good clubs as well, by the way. I keep forgetting Porto are in it. Maybe Gabri Veiga will get some utility for me at the Club World Cup. That would be amazing. And then if we look at rares, Mikey Basson, good to see you. Can you build my MLS lineups? Oh mate, don't do that to me. Rivals is gone, buddy. I think the chat's maybe caught you with some of that stuff. I want an Asia club to win the 100 mil. Wouldn't it be amazing? Ulsan and Urawa. I retweeted it. I don't know how easy it'll be to find. So when I've had a minute to be on my phone, I've ended up tweeting a bunch, just getting out of my system. Just tweet. But there was a great video of the Urawa fans sending off Urawa for the tournament, and I was like, yeah, like I would be very happy for Urawa to be a wild card. Nobody covering this competition better not say Urawa aren't a big club. You know what I mean? How many teams are getting sent off like this? And people that think they're not taking it seriously, are you fucking mad? They are going for it, by the way. They are going for it. But yeah, let's look at the rares. It's funny to see MLS ones are in this as well, of course. And we'll get the free... Oh, I've not looked at the limiteds on... Do they free deify well? Yes, 3DFI is an official term endorsed by Sorare, not me. Let's find a cool guy. Like an actual cool player. Somebody's got a good looking card. So weird that KDB shouldn't be here. No, it doesn't animate. I'm pretty sure the rare one does. I'm pretty sure it does. I could be wrong. Endrick. Cool Endrick card to get. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, fair enough. I get why there's no yellow in this, because it's like a scarcity kind of thing. It might be mildly confusing for half a second. But could they have got like an orange into it or something, you know? Not something you hear a Celtic fan say very often out loud. But, you know, just to summer it out a bit, you know, or maybe a bit of, you know, like cocktail pink, you know? I don't know the name of pink cocktails, but yeah. Group B and D, triple game week, Charlie, love that. If you have a good lineup in MLS, do you recommend playing Arena or MLS Classic? So, well, it's about what's to be won. So I think Arena, with MLS, it's not really much of a differential, because really, like, what is the main body of cards that's available now? It is MLS, of course. But it's a lot less competitive than the Classic divisions, obviously, because it's a little mini one. But, yeah, is it harder to win? Is there less to win? It's a good question, actually. Winning the XP is mince, right? I'm not going to lie, I've done that myself. It's a tough one, by the way. I think it depends on your strength of your team, ultimately, which is a bit of a cop-out, I know, but I'm thinking, like, if you're hiding in Arena, or you're trying to hide in Arena, like, for a bit of edge, or a bit of, you know, easier field to beat kind of thing, I don't think you'll get away with that with a like, high-end D2, D1 lineup. If you're playing with that kind of level, then yeah, you probably secure yourself a bit of joy. But if you're like a D3, D2 kind of lineup, Arena, like, you need to get a good luck of the draw, I think, for that to be a worthwhile, like, differential to decide to take. I think Suarez is no, Rico man, no. It's definitely not. Benfica youth. Can't remember his name. Pretty sure that was in the text body, but probably quite a broad term, I know. But Benfica goalkeeper Trubin Suarez. It was one of the Benfica kind of pages I seen. It was talking about how, yeah, was this it? This is the guy they've called up. That's not the post, but it was a post that looked a lot similar to this, and it was saying they've called him up because Samu's away. Because Ukrainian goalkeeper lived up to expectations. No, it's just them talking about transfer business. But it was a post that looked just like that. And it was saying, like, Samu's going to U21, so they're bringing up the other kid to be on the bench for Trubin. Can't find it. It might be the same account, by the way, from this one at the top that we looked at. Yeah, it might have been this account. It's been a while ago, right enough. I don't know how far back I'll be scrolling, but I definitely seen it like a week ago or something. He's been posted. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I've put a bid on one guy. Please don't outbid me. I'm going to play it because I was looking at my cards. I got the Thrag, like I told you before, for like a bad team, and then I've got players that could be in a good team. No, I don't want. Oh no, I think we can do the tournament thing now, can't we? I had some stupid filter on before. There we go. Boom. Right, so let's see. I've got, where are we? In goals, competing for the 100k over 4 weeks. Musso or All Black. So I might even play both of them, just on the random chance that Musso gets a minute. And Fry. So I've got 2 keepers essentially. Maybe kind of 2.5 on the punt, kind of hedge team. Teles, Quatra ×2, Lenormand, Guardiol. It's kind of my main kind of guys I'm looking at for defence there. Yaimar, if he's fit, obviously, I don't mind. Worst case scenario, depends on game weeks and stuff. De Bruyne's not in the fold. CR7, of course, as we know. Moises Caicedo. Santi Rod is maybe happening in Brazil, so let's cross our fingers for that. Gross, Kang probably doesn't play. Goretzka, who knows. Leimer will be fine. Yeah, midfield's not great. Caicedo's solid. CR7, yeah, needs no words. Yeah, the De Bruyne things maybe kind of hurt me. Gross will be okay as well. And I'll maybe just about get away. Between Kang, Goretzka and Leimer and Santirod, I'll probably get one. Gregor will play. Just don't know. Like, yeah, he's probably alright for that kind of score, isn't he? That kind of somewhere around that range. So not great, but okay. And then in attack, I've got Paulinho coming back to life, slowly but surely, alongside Roque. They play in the same team. Leroy Sané is still at Bayern for now. No Muller. Yes, I'm really light up front. I need the Brazilians to kick. Should have probably went for a forward, but I've went for a midfielder. I'm going after RDP. Now, nobody outbid me. You can also see my max bid as well, so don't do it. Don't do it, guys. I'm going for RDP. I thought a good La Liga card for next year. I've never owned one. I would always not make... It's a guy I'd happily craft or win. But yeah, fine enough guy. And I thought he'll do alright in midfield. I can just build a team around him. But actually, maybe a striker would have been better. Strikers, I don't suppose, are going to be coming easy, but... Bit off topic, but I need 60s to be loaned. And yeah, it's definitely off topic for tonight, but we'll do that tomorrow. I'm tempted to buy a guy like Dewey or Neves. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Like, if, again, I don't have any market credits left right now, but if you have market credits as well, makes it a wee bit easier. And if there was, like, you know, even I was close to bidding on the Savio, by the way. I thought, Savio would be a good one. I've always wanted them. I've not had a rare since I sold the PSV one when collections came in. And he moved to Girona, then I never got round to getting the Girona one. And anyway, I never had Girona rares, blah, 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 never mind me. But guys like that are cool. Is Conan Ledesma not moving to fucking Mexico or something? That's a weird one. Same in that De Bruyne category. But yeah, let's look at a forward. I've swore a wee bit tonight, guys. Apologies for that. It's just been one of those days. I've been in the real world again. Go on, forwards. Endrick could be okay, couldn't he? But he's not going to play the big games. That's the sharp end of the tournament where we want to be involved. Bellotti. Bellotti's not got that many cards, by the way. That would be a mild differential in some ways. Bruma. First time he's had a card in ages. Angel Correa. He's not going to be playing, is he? Larana. Can think of worse things. Cole Palmer. Suarez. Oh, it's quite cool. There's actually quite a cool roster of guys that get this edition. But a cool like Hall of Fame of these guys you can put together. Rodrigo goes. I looked at Haaland, but he's way out my price range quite comfortably. Cavani and Suarez and Messi in this, man. This is wild. This isn't too bad. Di Maria's just left Benfica as well, hasn't he? Imagine Di Maria was still at Benfica. That would be cool. Oh, he's got the card. He's signed for Rosario, but he's not going to be in the tournament. So watch out for that as well. Oh, Marmouche. Is he a forward? Oh, yes, he is. Oh. Serious Oh, I wish I'd done that. Marmouche would have been a good one. He probably goes a wee bit more expensive, but Doku. Ryan Kent is never the answer. Yeah, I've seen Matt Freeze get called up for Gold Cup and Thomas Romero. Now, Thomas Romero better fucking play because I bought him for international utility for Freeze cover. And if he's going to go away to El Salvador and play, I can maybe deal with that. But if he's going to go to El Salvador and sit on the bench, what are we even doing here, man? What are we even doing here? Can't believe how cheap Marmouche has got. Kind of makes me regret the RDP bid. But yeah, he's right at the end of the pecking order as well. Marmouche. He could go for a lot more. I don't know if I'm willing to pay a lot more. I like a wee bit more than where he is. I had to get that Greg guy. Who's Greg? Who the hell's Greg? Romero wasn't called up. Could have fooled me. Oh, that's good. I've just bought Ranjit Singhs for nothing. Deke has hustled me. Hey Quinny. Abracadabra, good to see you. Thanks very much. Hope you're doing well. Vasilj Classic for sale, considering... No. My Vasilj is... No. My Vasilj is my Vasilj. That was a card I wanted for so long before he even came onto the platform, which is weird. It was because he was like so good in Bundesliga 2, and it's like, oh, this guy's going to get a card and be amazing and become Bosnia #1. And it never... It kind of happened, didn't it, I suppose, but it's not been that great. He has been solid this year, to be fair, but Max XP... Number 12. Am I first owner? I don't know, actually. Must not be, because I've only got 0% collection on him. Yeah. Secondary market. Nah, I've had it too long. Whoa. Paid a few quid for him 2 years ago. Jesus. Yeah, he wasn't cheap for ages because he was like the best contender keeper. He was one of the best, Division 2 keepers, and that was a hustle for some people. As well, so he never really got cheap, but... Nah, I'm keeping mine, bud. Spain are ripping, are they? Wow. Never played Oirazabal. Oh, guys. Look at this. Tanny plays. We love it. He gets his... I'm pretty sure this is his first senior cap. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. And by the way, guys, this is the first international break since I met Doge Sports, and he gave me a Japan top with Tanny on the back. It's a simulation, guys, I'm telling you. He's in the Japan full team now all of a sudden. He didn't keep the clean sheet. He didn't quite keep the clean sheet, but 11 goalkeeping points is not too shabby. Don't know if we play the next one. Sadly, I didn't know Rafinha... Oh, Kang has got his decisive. Rafinha's not going to play this game. Apparently he's suspended. Apparently. Now, I'm pretty sure I did this on the Friday deadline. Oh, no. A midweek. No, I was going to say, you guys should have helped me, but no, it was a midweek, wasn't it? I was frantic running about. Yeah. Bugger. So I could have been sweet. 150 now with a DNP. Good captain, not a great captain, goalkeeper that played, but hey ho. Could have played Oirazabal because I didn't play him in any of the teams, and yet if they're 4-0 up, Yamal is just cheat code. Mikel Merino, but good to see he's like nailed in at Spain, or getting nailed in. This feels like a first choice back four with Lenormand in it. So it's nice to see, oh, by the way, a bit of Sociedad on the go here or what? You know, Sociedad's spine in the Spain team. Bring it on. So yeah, I'm really excited for all this stuff. It makes the summer a bit more, like, don't get me wrong, MLS was a nice wave. It was good fun. It still is good fun, but it's frustrating. There's no getting away from it. And these tournaments, the Euro under 21s for me, like, there was no special edition in there or whatever, but you know, what game week does it start from? Oh, it's probably not here yet, is it? Oh no, it is. Coliseum. Let's look. Under 23 is what it's all about. And the one thing I hadn't checked is Tanny playing? Atlanta against who? Oh no, see, that doesn't know who he's playing for. Ah, okay. Interesting. You say he didn't get called up? Deke's done the hustle on me. But yeah, Tanny will be back in domestic action against his former club. That'll be sweet. And then, ooh, who's that? Wyatt. Nice. Alex Valley is not in the Spain team. Alex Valley Alex Valley is not in the Spain team. Bernabei. This guy triple game week. I don't know who that must be. He's not. Tim Orman's not playing for Germany, or maybe he is. Maybe he's in the squad. By under 23, Josko the Bosco against Wyatt. This is still a wee bit all over the place. So I think, what would I do? Global Cup in season, and let's say we go All Black, Quattro, Caicedo, Rocky. Oh, by the way, guys, tell me that's not a good looking team. Tell me that's not a good looking team. I think I'd have to captain Gross just because of the AA potential on top of the mad AA. But Victor Roque against Porto, he can score against them. Pascal Gross against Fluminense, bring it on. Caicedo against LAFC, are you kidding me? And River against Urawa. Quattro. And then PSG, All Black. Yeah, it's maybe the flying ointment, isn't it? We could play Stefan Fry against Botafogo. By the way, Stefan Fry better than All Black. Orman, I thought Orman was Austrian, by the way, until I seen that German thing, but I think he's on loan in Austria next year. I think that's what's happened. Leverkusen have bought him, and have they loaned him to Graz or Salzburg or something? So yeah, maybe that's what it is. Tim Orman's U21s. That's good. A wee bit more utility than I've got. But that's fun, isn't it? I like that. That's a good in-season team. Bring it on. And then for Classic, I've got the Fry. That's what we bought him in for. And, ooh. Do we play the Josko? We could just go double Quattro. Oh, we've got Tellez against Fry. That feels like it's going to do good. Yeah, I don't like the athletic guys against PSG. Yeah, we could just go double Quattro. And then we've got Guardiola for under 21s. Under 23s or whatever. CR7. I don't mind that, but big opposition. We've got Sabi. Sabi seems to be in the team. Don't know if Goretzka's going to play against Auckland. If he does play, yeah, Limer's probably a pretty solid shout to play. And then Limer and Sané is just a thing, isn't it? And then fifth man. I wonder if Rusnak's worth a punt. Oh, Gregor. Gregor against Seattle feels like he'll do it. Oh, Santirod against Seattle. If they're going to play, they could be very good. Goretzka, we know, is in the same category. I'm going to put CR7 here just as like a placeholder. It's like the final man is like TBC. We'll captain him just for the vibes in the meantime. And then, by the way, guys, I'm loving this. If I've got, so where's it's Coliseum, isn't it? Yeah. So once I get the DePaul. Why isn't the rare one here? Why isn't the rare one here? Let's look at the reward pool again for the Club World Cup one. So limited top prize is $750. Second is 500. Third is 300. Top 5 is chunky. Top 10 is fun. And really, yeah, if you get in the top 200, you'll be okay. Okay, I did okay. Classic doesn't have anything at the top. Cards only. And if we go to rare, 850 at the top. A wee bit punchier for the podium. Top 10 is the same essentially. Top 60 is better. There'll be less entries in this. I don't know. Limited feels like it's got more love here. Oh, there's super rare. What does that look like? Super rare's not bad. No striker, no keeper. There goes that. Quablack. Oh, I love that. Love that. Harry trades, my man. Harry, I tried to send you a card and you must not have seen it or just didn't accept it. I've sent the offer again. Going to just accept it. There we go. He's Welsh. He's under 23. I've got no use for him. You should have him, buddy. You should have him. Take him. He's not going to buy you much. Don't sell him. Keep him. I want him. Have him. So yeah, I quite like the way that looks. The Coliseum thing not being open is a wee bit right now, but we've done that, so that means if I look at under 23 again, we do have Tani, so we don't need to worry about the Samu Suarez, but if we have Samu Suarez or even Thomas Romero playing for New York or El Salvador, somebody, we've got him. We've got Josko the Bosco. We've used Caicedo. We have, I think Gutierrez is in the squad. I don't know what's going to happen. Efra has an actual international double game week. Mexico, Dominican Republic, and Mexico, Suriname. If he's in the squad, I think Efra's going to feature across one of those games. And then what else have we got lying around here? We got Javi Guerra. So where's Pablo Torre then? I want Pablo Torre here. And then, yeah, we could. Oh, yeah, we could. We don't need to worry about the Victor Roque, but we could use the Paulinho. And then I'm just thinking if we use that DePaul, we're gonna, yeah, we'll need to shake it up a little bit. Yeah, there's Malero. I think he'll do great. And who is the other guy we got again? We got Malero. We got Rafa Marin. Oh, we could do double defence maybe. Pablo Torre. Yeah, I want Pablo Torre in midfield. And I got Roberto Fernandez. So double striker or double defence is what we could do here. I really like the options we've got. Front to pack. I'm just going to put Efra Alvarez in here as like a placeholder. But yeah, I want Pablo Torre in there. And then I think for this final spot, Paulinho could be double forward, or I said Alex Valle is just teasing me there, by the way. Yeah, he's not popping up here either. Roberto Fernandez or Rafa Marin aren't showing up here. With Delap leaving and other Ipswich players looking to go back to the Prem, what are some cheap rare Prems I can buy for using value? Could you maybe try and get the Liverpool keeper that's just moved to Brentford? That could be a sneaky, because the thing you're after cheap here is a keeper. Really, that's the number one thing. The rest you'll get affordable Prem players lying around. You know, the keeper's the entry point to work out here. But yeah, I think Brentford getting Kelleher, he might be counted as somewhat cheap. I don't know if people see that as a pure like, oh, sell him for double his price or whatever. But yeah, we'll maybe peek at that in a second. 25-26 Prem cards. Yusuf will probably come out, what do we reckon, July? August? They need to have the pictures done, and it's going to be like 2 or 3 weeks at least before game 1. So I think game 1's normally like 22nd, 26th of August, isn't it? So yeah, maybe late July. Hey Quinny, looking to get into Sorare, quick question. If you were starting today, would you pick up in-seasons only? Or should classics be on the table too? I think when you start, cows, so you're going to have classics at some point. That's the first thing I've been kind of trying to get across on content since the mode came out. From that type of question is like, it is about where you start, but you will end up with both. So, and in season you can play a classic anyway. So if you wanted to buy something now, you can play. Well, the rules might change. I don't think they will, but they might. But at the moment, you can play one in-season card. One classic card in your in-season team anyway. And the two schools of thought around that is either buy a classic keeper, because they're cheaper than an in-season one, obviously, and goalkeepers, nobody likes spending money on them, or the same principle on a star level guy, you know. So you could buy one of them then out and wait for in-seasons to come. But as time goes on, you will have classics, and the one classic card you use, you might want a different one after a while. Maybe you've got the goalkeeper, then you get an in-season keeper, then you see the value in having a classic outfielder. So I would start, the bottom line is I would focus on in-season, on entry. You know, I did a tweet and a video about my payout that I got from playing Sorare this year in terms of in-game rewards and stuff. And I got a lovely response or two. But a great one on Twitter for someone that did it this year, and they got like 80% of their money back in the first season on limiteds. Low stakes, budget squad and whatever. Good hustle, good consistent wins and whatever. But I think the focus is in season when you start, but be aware that you are setting up for Classic in the long term to be a thing. 2 weeks before the new season, says Rico Man. Finger on the pulse as always. Hey Quinny, with Sorare data gone, what's the best way of making a watch list of players for next season? The best place to do it is, can we just put somebody in here for a second? Let's just say Kang for vibes. Captain Tanny. The best place is actually on Sorare. They've tried to move watch lists over, or they have moved watch lists over. I've not managed to actually start making them up and stuff yet. I think it's in Scout. Yeah, my watch list. And then you can just... What did you want to do it for? 25, 26. Shouts. Create watch list. Boom. And there you go. I've got favourites. We've all got favourites. I've had this going for ages. I've tried to prune it a few times, but 500 players is not easily pruned. And yeah, so that's where you do it now. Thanks very much, Cows. I'm glad you think so. It's the least I can do. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the size of it. I really enjoyed the announcement. I like the new addition of cards. I'm going after an RDP, but I'm now thinking maybe just try and go for the Marmouche. Maybe just try and go for the Marmouche. What do you think? Marmouche is more fun, isn't he? But it's probably going to be way more yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you're watching this after we're live, comment below. RDP or Marmouche. I just don't think Marmouche will go cheaply. It's part of my thing as well. And yeah, Pablo Torre. I'm getting paranoid about this Spain team now, by the way. Hashtag Euro under 21. But I'm sure all these guys were in it. So the Italian team, I've not looked into their keepers yet. I did not recognise any of those names. So I was like, okay. Good chance there's no cards there. France, it's probably Restes, but between him, Risser and the Cambio, none of them are cheap. And who's that? Czech. Oh, let's see who's in goals for Czech. Don't know if we have cards for any of those guys, but Jerry Boric, Lucas Hornacek, and Jan Kutny. Germany, Atabolu is going to play, and he's a blooming fortune. Yeah, Tim Orman is in the Germany team along with Elias Baum. That's cool. Tresoldi, I wish I kept him. Harry's boy Rocco Reitz is there. Paul Wanner, Paul Nebel. Germany are going to do Kasper Jander. A bit of Bundesliga 2 love here as well. Eric Martel also. Asnar Knauf. That Germany team's pretty solid, isn't it? And this guy that writes in Arabic has done lots of previews, and I don't agree with some of it. I think he did a Spain team and it was like totally wrong. This is a Denmark team. It'll be Young Darling goals, and then we've got some other players here. Maybe you recognise them. Yeah, that guy's got I don't know where he gets this from. Yeah, this team as well. There's no way that's the midfield. Marin, Turientes, Torre. In the back four, Herzog and Salas, no chance. Rafa Marin is playing. But where is the Fleming Spain squad? It was dead easy to find the other day. Just put that hashtag in and it came right up. Now it's blooming buried. Let me try and put Spain. There we go. So Wanlu, Pubo, Herzog, Mosquera, Tarega, Rafa Marin, Gerard Martin, Hugo Bueno, Turientes, Jorge, Pablo Marin, Javi Guerra, Pablo Torre. The only one that's nailed on is Pablo Torre. Turientes, Jura Zagir, Pablo Marin, Javi Guerra, dice roll. Up front, I think Matteo Joseph and Roberto Fernandez are kind of fighting out for the same spot, and then the rest of these guys are wingers. I think Moliero's going to play a lot because he's in the shop window. Or he's probably already moving to Villarreal, you know. But him, the whole attack line is really exciting, you know. But I think Diego Lopez is pretty nailed. I'm quite happy with him. But yeah, I just had to double check that with no Pablo Torre and no Rafa Marin coming up in the lineup builder there. I was getting a wee bit worried for my wee Spain stack. Mosquera to Leipzig, you've got to be. I do not get it. I've watched him play enough. He's big and he's strong and he's alright. But he's not that great. The thing with Leipzig, but, is they've just released Campbell, Klosterman and Orban. So they kind of need a wee bit of numbers. They were pretty crap last year anyway, if we're all being honest. Yeah, I mean, he's alright, isn't he? But I've never watched him and thought he's brilliant. Everyone loves him. He is young. He's maybe worth a punt. He does play. Rafa Marin. Let's scroll back. See? Played against England, played against Denmark, played against Malta, didn't play against Kazakhstan. Oh, do you mean he plays for Napoli? Sorry. Sorry. Oh, he's just won Serie A, hasn't he? Right, guys. Thanks very much for everyone that tuned in with us live. We were on it a little bit longer than I originally intended because it is late at night. I wanted to make sure we did a wee bit of cracking this open, having a look at it. The arena, the Coliseum, the summer living cards and all that good stuff. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm ready to get stuck in. We've already got some drafts of some exciting teams. And across under 23, the specials, and even All-Star, where some of these cards are going to get paid out from. Yeah, it's all pretty exciting, actually, all of a sudden. You know, fellow, we're going to snooze for a wee bit of MLS summer. It's all going to be quiet on the Western Front. And everyone was thinking the Club World Cup isn't going to be a big deal. But the amount of money that's on the line, and everyone knows when Sorare backs a tournament, it's going to go to the moon. Just look at the World Cup, what Sorare did for that, you know, and how big it's been for the last couple of iterations. I kid, I joke. But all the same, when the Club World Cup is the only show in town and these teams are hyper motivated for that big prize pot, not even just the European teams, but all the non-European teams that are after that big payday, some highly motivated players are going to be there. Some highly motivated teams are going to be there. And there's going to be some fun stacks, some fun tournaments to play. Thanks to everyone. Yeah, come on, I see you. Thanks to everyone that tuned in live. If you caught this after we've been live, you're a hero, you're a legend. Thank you very much. If you have not done so already, please hit the like button. It goes a long way to supporting the content. It really does mean a lot. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. If you get stuck or if you need any questions answered, just reach out to me. But if you haven't signed up to Sorare, there's a few new people here. Please do click the link that's it's pinned in the live chat. It's in the description of all the videos. It directly supports me. It means a lot. Stay out of trouble, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for the deadline show. Take care. Bye-bye.